Hello everyone, welcome to RLCraft, real life Minecraft. Today we are doing some tips and tricks for you guys to learn how to play. As you can see, today we are in survival mode. The first thing that you may notice, which is completely different than normal Minecraft, is you actually have a thirst button. Right above your hunger bar there is a little thing which has droplets of water, meaning when you run around and start doing activities, you will slowly go and lose your amount of water. So let's go and demonstrate that for you now. As you can see, we have lost a small section of water. All you need to do is hold down shift and be in the water, and then you can right click it and it'll give you thirst. So if you get the thirst enchant, that means it's kind of like poisonous hunger, meaning your water was not clean and you're going to lose more than what you just drank. You can also use bottles for the water. I recommend bottling it, and then apparently you can cook it and it will be in a bottle, making it more safe for you to gobble up, I guess. So that's how you stay hydrated. So the second thing, you may be questioning, why can't I break anything? I want to chop the tree because that's what cool kids do in Minecraft. But look, it will take forever. You're gonna get nowhere. And we want something that will chop the trees quickly. So the first step to do is actually try and locate gravel. Gravel seems to be a lot more common in this version, which is really useful. But we don't actually want the gravel from it. What we want is flint. In case you guys didn't know already how to pick up items, as you can see, they drop to the floor like so. All you do is go up to them and press the shift key near them and it will pick these items up. And as you can see now, we have a collection of flint, which is what we want. The next step is to locate a section which has stone. You may be questioning, how is the flint useful? We're actually going to use this as a very important crafting section. So you're going to right click the flint and then right click it again, and it will throw it down into these flint shards. As you can see, we now have a collection of 8 flint shards, which is really useful. So these flint shards will be our crafting recipe. The next step is to go up to these trees and start chopping it down until you're able to get a few sticks. This will help with our step of going and crafting a knife. This knife will then allow you to go up to these little grass blocks over here and chop them, and what you're going to get from these is some little plant reeds, which you're going to use to make some really cool looking things. So we're going to use this knife, start chopping it down and gathering all of these things up. Oh god, I just realized that thing spawned next to me. Stay away from the big scary dragons, which may be here to eat your soul. Okay, as you can now see, we have a selection of 9 of them. What we're going to do is go and put this in the crafting section, and as you can see, if you place 3 of the plant fibers, it will give you plant string, which is what we need. So we're going to get ourselves some plant string and then go and craft what we want. If we get a stick, 1 of these flint shards and a piece of string and place it in this order, you will get yourself a hatchet. If you guys don't know what a hatchet is, basically use it for chopping trees. What we're going to do is demonstrate how this works. So if we go up to a tree and chop it, it will then topple over and you will get the whole tree. Plus, it's the only effective way to chop down trees using a hatchet. As you can see, this tree is collapsing as if you chopped it in real life. All of these items again go up and shift next to it to gather all of your loot. As you can see, we've got acorns, we got some wood, and we have another selection of things, which is really useful. So a hatchet is going to speed up the process of mining and destroying these wooden blocks, which is actually really useful, as I feel destroying 1 block is way easier than climbing up the top of the tree to destroy the final pieces within the leaves. And the fact that this topples is actually something you need to be careful of. As you can see, it will fall over and you can actually get killed from it, which is really not what you guys want at all. Another thing to note is the fact that your character will be influenced by temperatures within the game. Your current temperature is visible through the small little circular icon in between the heart and the food section, which you can see. The icon will change colors and shape as the temperature increases or decreases. Alongside that, your vision will start to change as it changes as well. As you can see, we are in the snow, meaning that everything is like fogged up on our vision, which makes logical sense, and there is mist and snow coming everywhere. Okay, as you can see how this effect is taking place, by me freezing, I'm actually now gaining hypothermia and bleeding out, meaning we have to warm ourselves up by getting into shelter or getting away from ice, or you will die. The things that are going to influence your temperature are based upon the biome, the season, the time of day, you being near heat sources such as lava, fire and furnaces, also being near cold areas such as water and ice, alongside armors which can change this such as slime gel armor and wool armor. From here on onwards, if you want to develop and get yourself a pickaxe, for example, it gets into a quite complicated phase. As you can see, to create a wooden pickaxe you will need wooden planks, which to gain you need your wood and a saw, which is quite hard to come across. You can create a saw using 3 sticks and 2 iron ingots, which is quite a strange one. You would then place the saw alongside your planks and it will create what you're desired. I recommend a good tip of finding your way to create a hatchet is by exploring all of these abandoned places. If you want an example of an abandoned place, you can just start going around the map and trying to see what there is. As you can see, here is an example of an abandoned location. You would go and explore it and just, I guess, hope for good luck that you will locate some rare materials. There is so many abandoned places which you can go and explore, which will typically have a chest in. So if you spawn next to one or get a good seed for it, then I definitely recommend saving it and making sure that it's noted down for future use for anyone. However, once we are actually in survival and start to use the wooden pickaxe, you will see that it doesn't genuinely drop cobblestone. What it will drop is a rock. You'll go craft this and it will turn it into cobblestone. So this rock is useful and it's just basically 1 block of cobblestone, but you have to craft it into it yourself by getting the rocks and turning it into this, which makes total sense because that's how it would work in real life. Sometimes you can see you get an odd amount of rocks, which is quite strange, but that's just how mining rocks works. Obviously, you can then go and use this to craft further things. The next thing I'm going to talk about is making a bed. You remember those grass strings that we made earlier? You can actually use them to craft the bed. As you can see, you have a choice of creating wool by using 3 string or plant string. So you need 4 plant string, place it in a grid and it will create white wool, and then 3 white wool placed down will go and give you your bed. When you place a bed down, however, it does come with some side effects. There's a potential that a mob will spawn once you jump into the bed, which is quite interesting. So you may wake up to a mob being right next to you trying to gobble you up for breakfast. I really do like how this mod pack feels and how everything works. If you guys are interested or have any questions about how to do anything, be sure to go and ask me and I will keep you guys updated with further tutorials. If you want to know anything or more tips and tricks, as this is a beginner's guide, be sure to let me know. Don't forget to drop a like and that would be insanely appreciated. I hope you guys did enjoy this video and find it useful. If you're new here, don't forget to press that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I hope you have a great and fantastic day and I'll see you next time. Bye! Hold your horses, the video isn't quite over. As you may notice, underneath the description of every single video is a button which says buy merchandise. You guys can go click on it and press shop. This will take you to the website where you can purchase my jumpers. Currently, I'm only having a jumper drop launch, meaning you guys can only get this jumper in a set of 2 colors. We have a classic black and a cool looking pink. The jumper on the back has this awesome cool modern design with the CC meaning cookie cutter alongside the writing saying cookie cutter, and on the front it says not clickbait, which is kind of a play on words on David Dobrik's clickbait merch, plus lots of cool Minecraft YouTubers used to put not clickbait, and if you're an OG you'll remember that. Anyway, thanks for my short promo and my attempt of making this video 10 minutes in case you guys hadn't realized that one. I'm sorry, it had to be done. I want to get a better setup for my videos. So yeah, that's the 10 minutes. Bye!